Hello, and a very warm welcome back to episode 13 of the Valley of the Old Farm with me, Wasteland Gaming. Hello everybody, welcome back to the Vintage Farming series and the Valley of the Old Farm. We've got our Jeep and we've got some farm supplies on the back. This is all for various bits and bobs. We've got fertiliser on the very back there for both our planter and our sprayers. We've got some hay and straw on there for the cows for feed, and then we've also got some seed and some fertilizer for our greenhouses and for planting, because it is March, it's time to plant. So we're going to start today by sorting out a couple of things. First thing we want to do is get rid of our sugar beet. We've got a whole load of sugar beet to get down to the sugar mill. After that, well, we've got a couple of things I want to do. I want to put in a sell point today. So what we're going to do is we're going to get a sell point organised down near the dairy, so we can start selling herbicide. So we've got lots of herbicide to sell, so we need somewhere to sell it. So we'll put that in. And then I also want to get a milk tanker, or a tanker of some descript, that is going to allow us to sell or take that herbicide to the sell point, but also so we can start transporting milk as well, because we don't have anything just yet. Now I'm a bit wary of this bit of road here, because this is where this glitched last time, so there we go, we've made it this time. Yeah, so we've got to do that. The other thing I want to do this episode is get our field, well, start sowing our field. So I want to get oats in the ground today, and then next episode we might well get the sunflowers in. Now I'm also toying with the idea of getting grapes and olives put in as well, because that might be quite, it's a bit wobbly. That might be quite handy to get that on the go, because then we'll get a gauge of what bits and bobs we need to buy for that, so cultivators and sprayers and all that sort of stuff, and obviously how much it's going to cost to put them all in as well. So fair bit to do. Since the last episode nothing much has happened. I've sorted out the animals and bits and bobs, that's about it really. Haven't done much else, so yeah, we'll just get on with our day, I think. So need to come round here. Pretty heavy this van with all this in it. The other thing we do need to do is sell the honey as well. Now I had a little bit of an experiment off screen with our new auto load trailer, and well, it didn't seem to want to load the honey up, so I'm going to have another play about with that. Otherwise we're going to have to do it all manually. That's fine, because we can get a fair bit of honey onto this trailer, but we've got 32,000 litres of it, and it's going to take me forever because they're pretty small pallets. So I've got plenty of sugar here, which is good. So yeah, what have we got? 8,000 litres in here, and yeah, the sugar mill is still doing its thing. We've got plenty of sugar in there. We'll distribute a little bit more, and that will be fine. I've added strawberries into our little garden as well, because we need that for cakes. So yeah, we'll get that in there, and then hopefully we can get some of this stuff happening as well. So chocolate, we've got the sugar, we just need the milk, which is increasing as we speak. So let's go that way. So I think what I'll do, I was going to go and do this sell point. So let's nip round here. What I also need to do is put the rest of the sunflowers in our mill as well, so that can keep processing. And that'll just keep that production going as well. Right. So what we need to do is put in our little sell points. So we'll go into the build menu. Productions, sell points, and it's right at the end somewhere. There it is. So I thought this would go in quite nicely here next to this other container. Just like that. Yeah, I reckon that looks pretty good. We'll put that there. It's kind of blended in, hasn't it? And that means now we can sell herbicide here, which is quite handy. Right, we'll go back to the farm, and I think what we'll do next is we'll get back. Let's go to the stores first, and we'll go and get this tanker. And what I might do is ask if they can get it dropped off for us, because I've got no way of driving this down just now. So let's go and see the guys in here. There we go. So it's under animals, I think. It's this one here, the Spartak 5000. So I might just get it in dark grey, you know. Should I get it in a bright garish green? Let's go for garish green. Alright, let's do that. Okay. So 5,000 litres that, which is quite handy. Let's quickly go and have a look at it. We can see it from here. Right. So, yeah, I'll do the job, won't it? Not going to lose that at least. Right. So I'll get them to drop that down for us, and then, yeah, we'll see you back probably at the sell point actually with some herbicide. Yes, let's do that. Right. See you back up here, probably with the tractor and that tanker. Right, got the tanker attached. Let's get some herbicide in here. That's quick. And I'm going to sell this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to attach both these trailers together, hopefully. If I can reverse it on. You know what I'm like with these trailers. Okay. Right. Nice little road train. Hopefully we don't spill this, because it'll probably create some sort of ammonia bomb or something. Should have definitely a dangerous chemicals sign on this. But this will do the job. Nice. Right. Let's get up to the sell point. We'll get this this all sold, and hopefully we'll make a little pretty penny out of this stuff. Right, this just took a little while to get here. The poor Deutzfahrer is struggling to carry all this stuff. It's rather heavy. Oh, and now I've just driven into the... Right, let's sell that. And then I'll leave this container here. We'll get up the road and sell the lime and come back for the container. Nice, 18,548. And then, like I said, Drop that there. And let's see if we can get this up here. This hill is going to be a test for the Oats again. We shall see. Come on, Oats. You can do it. Oh, it's struggling. Look at this. Right. Back into first gear. Second. It's doing better than it did before with the tanker on the back, that's for sure. Sometime later we make it to the top of the hill. Right, let's get this over here. So I think some of the horses have escaped this tractor, bless it. I'm sure the fent got up there a little bit easier, but never mind. We'll keep persevering, it's okay. I think since we're up here, we may as well try and put these olives in up here, maybe. Let's do that. Right. Okay, let's get this sold. This always adds up nicely. There we go. Brilliant. So another 31,000 for that, which is pretty cool. Okay, so if I park myself here, we'll go into the build menu again. You can see we've got a little bit more sunflower oil there. So productions, orchards. So as I mentioned a few episodes back, these are the trees we're going to go for. So I think if we can put some along here, hopefully that's enough space. Something like that. Okay, and put another one here. Another one here. Sneak another couple in there. Put one there. And then these ones can go down this way. Doesn't like that, does it? Something like that. That works, doesn't it? Okay. And then we'll get another some in there. Doesn't like going too low, this, doesn't it? Does it? There you go. want to go that way? Yeah, it's interfering with them. Well, that's quite a few in there. I think that'll probably do. Let's have a look. Yeah, it works quite nicely, doesn't it? Okay. Very good. Right, so those are in. I think a little bit of flotation there, but I think that'll do. Hopefully we can get that. So what does this need? It needs ploughing and fertilised. So we've got a little subsoiler. We can use that on there, and then yeah, we might need to get ourselves a little fertiliser sprayer maybe. So I think what we'll do, that's not cost too much money either, which is quite nice. I think what we'll do, I'll maybe do another selling mission off screen at some point. I'm not going to bother just now because we've got plenty of money in the bank. And what we'll do now, we'll get down. Yeah, we'll get down to the main farm. Let's do a little bit of planting. We'll get the. Oh, gone past it. We'll get the. We'll get the cereal crops, we'll get the oats in the ground, and then yeah, we can get on with that. Sorry, I'm being very indecisive this episode. Kind of being caught on the hop a little bit. I was going to not record, and then I had a little gap. The kids are my wife and one of my kids has gone off to watch the new Mission Impossible movie, so I've got a little bit of time to mess about with a farming simulator. There we go. Right, out the way, car. Coming through. Right, we'll see you back down at the farm. We'll get everyone set up and let's get going with this. This is too much of a faff, this episode. Okay, we have our Deutzfar, we have our seeder, and we've got our cultivator on there as well. So let's get this lined up and get this seeded. Hopefully we can just lower that down like that, and away we go. Just double check that's all working. There we go. So oats growing 53. Yeah, nice. Okay, so let's get this going down here, and hopefully once this is in the ground, we'll get the roller on it as well, and that'll boost the yield a bit more, and eventually we can get some fertiliser on there as well. So I think we're just going to go straight down like we were before, and then, like I said on the last episode, this side is going to be sunflowers. So we'll do a little bit of a division of this field. We'll have a natural break in it, and then that way it's not going to get the harvester all confused when it comes to harvest time. Okay, so that's that side done. Spin round. Hopefully we won't have too much disruption with the cultivator here. Should work. I'll just check the map in a second, and then yeah, we'll get on with this and get it all done. But yeah, it's working quite nicely, that. Quite happy. Hopefully, yeah, we're not going to run out of juice on this hill. Should be able to cope with it, hopefully. Yeah, it's doing fine, isn't it? It's a pretty small drill, this, compared to the size of the tractor, so... Unless you start on the hill. There you go. Right, let's get that into there. Perfect. And we'll quickly check, make sure it's all good. Where are we? Down here. There we go. So that's planting oats quite nicely in there. That's good. Excellent. Right. Okay, so I will carry on with this. We will set up a bit of a time lapse, and we'll get this all filled in. That's just gone over. Let's just double check these bits here. Yeah, it's missing bits, great. Need to watch that. That's okay, I can fill those gaps in. Right, I will carry on, and yeah, we will see you very soon. Hopefully a big chunk through this field. There we go, almost at the end of this patch, I suppose you'd call it, this division in the field. I've had one refill, and as you can see we're 57% of this hopper still, which in all things honest it's a relatively large patch we've sown here, so yeah, the seeds lasted pretty well. Right, I just thought I'd double check that, or double go back over that bit, because that's saying everything's planted, but it's not. There's still some up here. And yeah, it's all saying it's planted, so there's some bits I've had to re-go over just because I thought it had missed bits but it hadn't, so let's get this last little slither then. Yeah, it's like these bits, once you go over it again it recultivates it, so gives you a different state on the field, but creates seedbed instead, but that's fine. It is all complete. So, nice field of oats, and that should do us well for straw and grain this year for making flour. What we need to do now is we need to dump this, and we need to go and get the roller, and we'll get the roller on this next. So as I was going up and down there, I was contemplating life, as you do, and I think, yeah, we'll put the grapes in as well. So what I'll do is I'll get the roller, put this in here again, back out of the way. And we'll leave the Deutz there, and we'll jump into the Z-Tour, and we'll go and get on with the rolling. Okay. Right. So, like I said, we'll get a bit of a worker going on this, I think, and that way it'll just means it frees us up to do other things. Whoa, chickens! And then, yeah, as I said, we'll get these grapevines in. So I think if we do a headland this end, in fact, we'll start this end, then go down and along and then back up again. Alright, reverse that up. There we go. It's a bit easy to see where I've been now. So yeah, this should do the job nicely. And then once this is all rolled, then we just wait for it to grow, and then we can get some fertiliser on it as well. And do go down this way as well. Quite satisfying using this small machinery, you know. Yeah, it's took me a while to do that, but yeah, got the cultivator going with the seeder, and it's direct drilled, and then we've got this nice little old roller, and it's doing its thing with a little tractor. Yeah, I'm really liking it. It's cool. Alright, I'll go down this edge, and then that should give any worker plenty of space to do their thing, back up and down. Right, so to the end, and then I think I'll do the first bit up the field until we're level with the sort of the bit field margin again, and then there we go, get this lined up. Right. Make sure we cover this bit. Just about see it, can't you? It's got a bit of a shimmer to it. And then once I get up to the grass here again, then we'll set a worker on it. Okay. There she goes. Thank you very much, young lady. So that's doing the job. Right. We'll run up here. And then, yeah, so where are we at? 54%, 55% yield bonus, and then, yeah, we need fertilisation on it, so, yeah, some of it needs rolling, obviously, which is that bit, but that should do the job. Right, let's get out of the way, and then hopefully we can get these grapevines in. So like I said, last episode, we're going to try and put them in here. Need to leave enough boundary. So we've got the cheap ones here, which is quite handy. So we need to leave enough of a boundary to get around and in and out and stuff. So I think there's pretty good. I'll try and line these up the best we can. But yeah, this should give us a bit of grape juice, which would be quite nice. And then like I said last episode, I think we're going to put some in the cow field as well. So remember when we first got these on a few previous versions of the game, and you had to put them the right width for yourself. A blooming nightmare. It was an absolute nightmare. But it's not so bad now. Right. I think that'll do there. It's probably enough space to get in and out there, I think. And then the other ones I was going to put in are right over here, so let's have a look. So maybe start it there. And I'm going to go right out to here, I think. Follow that fence. And like I said, the cows won't mind so much in here, and in fact they'll probably fertilise them a little bit as well, which is quite good. Sneak one more in there. Yeah, why not? Right. I think that'll do. And yeah, as I said, we've got some work to do now, so there's this work again on. Oh, I've missed bits. So annoying. Oh well, right. So there we go. So these need fertilising, needs ploughing, but they don't need mulching just yet. So what we'll do, let's go and have a look. I think our little cultivator might fit down these rows. Let's go and have a look, shall we? Okay, so this is working, but there's a little bit of an issue here. The Deutz is rather large. I'm going to struggle to get it down this these vine rows, I think. Let's see if we can get him in. Yeah, that's pretty tight. So yeah, I don't think we could go much wider than that, to be honest. I think I went for wide tyres on this, which doesn't help as well. But it's working, look. We've got our fantastic little subsoiler. Yeah, so I think we're going to miss every 2 rows by the looks of it. Just turn in a circle. So I definitely need some sort of orchard tractor. Plenty to choose from, to be fair. There's lots of little tractors I can use, so we'll have a scout about and maybe buy one next episode, since we've got a little bit of money in the bank. But yeah, it's working quite nice, isn't it? Yeah, quite happy with the setup here as far as the subsoiler goes, but like I said, I think yeah, slightly smaller tractor will do the job. Yeah, our Zito's working away there, doing quite a good job. As I said, we'll have to do a bit of a tidy up mission at the end, I think, but yes. I think we'll finish the episode there. Hope you've enjoyed it. It's been, again, a little bit hit and miss, haphazard, but that's just the nature of how I'm playing the game at the moment, unfortunately. But yeah, as I said, we'll get the rest of this subsoiled in, and then yeah, next episode we'll get some fertilisation done. Probably get the sunflowers sown as well, get them planted. And then, yeah, we can sit back and reap the rewards. I'm going to have a look at see how much money we've got, because it might be that we can buy another field as well. I mentioned in the last episode that we might get some different production chains going as well, and yeah, if we've got the funds to do that, then that might be an idea too. So, right, get this edge. Oh, gonna have to wait for the worker here, I think. Ah, she's doing a good job. I was knocking her a bit. She's missed a couple of bits, but that's fine. Right. There we go. So, hope you've enjoyed it. If you have done, don't forget to hit that like button. If you want to subscribe to the channel, please do. And if you want to share or comment, you're more than welcome to. Get back to you as soon as I can. But in the meantime, from the Valley of the Old Farm and the Vintage series, take care. We'll see you soon. All the best.